It's a fresh morning, but a very exciting morning because the two pontoons are about to leave the workshop and head out to Lock 5 Road, where we're going to start building a houseboat on top. So a few have gathered. Guys are just balancing up the pontoon on the crane and about to move it on to a very large semi-trailer. So yeah, we're all waiting to get on the road. Well, after a very efficient road trip, two pontoons are here. They're on bases which are level, and the guys are just actually putting some infrastructure across the top now to make sure that everything is level. Once it's all leveled up, then we'll actually start the build, and that will start in just a few days' time.
G'day guys, I'm Rob Hughes from Lux Houseboats. We're the builders of this boat for Murray River Trails, and very excited to launch the biggest houseboat ever in South Australia. It's going to be a great thing for the region. Today we've obviously just brought the pontoons out to site from the Pinions workshop in Renmark. Quite a long load, one at a time, and we're just setting them all up nice and level and also square, getting ready to then put the structure on top. It's been 3 months in the workshop and about 12 months on the books trying to plan this and making it all happen, and yeah, today it's finally happening, so it's great.
Opportunity to come and have a look at the boat after 5 when the guys finish work, and also of course the fact that it's about to go in the Murray on one floor. We didn't want to put rooms up top. The side up there is going to be open, 6 bedrooms for this side to the other side, which means that there's 11 metres of glass down the port side, combined with the glass out the front, which is going to give this fantastic vista. And yeah, each of the bedrooms, ensuite bathroom. It is, as you can see, there's nothing absolutely incredible about the design of this boat. But I think where we hope we are going to make a difference with this boat is just the thought that's gone into having a really practical boat to be on. It's easy to clean, easy to move around in. Those types of things. So on the top roof up there, up on the roof up above the top deck, there'll be solar panels. There'll be solar panels right out on the roof at the front, if you like, towards the bow. So I think all up we're looking at 52 panels. I want to acknowledge my late parents, Nan and Jack Charlie, who built their own private houseboat in 1982, the Fun Fair, exactly 40 years ago. A smart, modern little boat that followed the pioneering fleet of Libba Libba houseboats. I want to start by acknowledging those who established the Tourism Industry Development Fund at a time when regional tourism was suffering. Interestingly, just yesterday, Murray, or High River, as we've called her, completed her 7th walking tour. I remember very well, we set sail on the 28th of April. That was the day of the very first voyage. I can still see Porky Brewer lifting the spar onto the top deck on the 26th of April. High River is now the longest houseboat on the Murray River at 25.8 metres. And I guess this boat takes us from what we would call a modern standard houseboat to a luxury standard houseboat. The grant has also delivered on all its metrics of creating jobs and increasing visitor spend in the region. 15 local companies were involved in the build. Our bank, our accountants and lawyers helped us oversee and fund the projects, are now delivering an amazing multi-day touring experience, walking, cruising, canoeing and discovering the magic of the Murray. High River, flows that rise and a spillover bank to irrigate forests and trigger breeding in our wildlife, creating local yabby years and the biodiversity that enriches our lives and inspires a tour with Murray River Trails. Let's hope the launch of High River is the start of more frequent High Rivers. Today we are getting to launch a wonderful new addition to South Australian tourism. And while the Tourism Industry Development Fund was a contributor to this, at the end of the day, there are two people that made this happen, and that's Tony and Susie.